Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my third spooky spread from the 19th to the 25th of October in my annual passion planner. Let's get started. So the kit I'm using this week is Boo from Plannerface, and I actually PR for Plannerface, so you can save yourselves 10% by using code RAR10 at checkout at her shop. As always, I'm going to start off my spread with the pen only base. So I've shaded in the times where I'm going to be asleep, and I'm just going in with my Stabilo fine liner to mark in any alarm times, and then to split the work and personal to-do list boxes and create a little habit tracker in the bottom left hand corner. I also usually split the focus box in the top left hand corner so that I can have a work and a personal focus for the week rather than just one. Now I'm going to go in with my orange Staedtler Triplus fine liner and start marking in my work hours for the week. So I work from 8:30 till 4:30, and I'm just marking that in every day. I like having that line to mark when the end of my workday is in my planner, so I can really see the difference between work stuff and home stuff. Now I'm going to use my Crayola Super Tips to colour in the focus box of the days that I'm not at work. So in this case it's literally just the weekend because I'm back to full time now. I know I have this bad habit of flipping my planner upside down while I'm colouring, but it does really help me to at least have some chance of staying in the lines of the focus box. As usual, to finish off the pen base of this spread, I'm just going to add a pop of colour in the bottom left hand corner by highlighting all of the check boxes. On the little habit tracker, I colour in the days where I'm in the office, which didn't stay exactly as I'd initially planned this week. So now I'm just going to cut the washi, and this is a new mini kit format from Plannerface, which I was really excited to try. The washi is the same size as the previous mini kit format, so I can still just cut those strips in half. So let's start putting some stickers on the paper. I'm going to start with my meal tracker, which is again something that I made in Excel and just print out myself. And then I'm going to add a habit tracker from the kit for my daily check-in, and I'm just measuring to see how much of this spooky dog box I have to trim off to fit it in the sidebar. Obviously you can see some of the writing from underneath it showing through the box. It doesn't bother me hugely, and also you may be shocked to learn that I don't own any whiteout or Tiff-Hex or whatever you want to call it. I feel like that's against like some secret code of planners or something, but I just never feel the need to use it. I cover everything up with stickers anyway, like I'm doing here, where I'm covering the Space for Infinite Possibility header with one of my strips of washi, and these strips are about 6mm, but as I've said before with the Plannerface ones, I don't really need to measure it. This week it seems like I was being kind of particular with my headers because I'm actually using a ruler and my knife to cut them rather than just ripping them against the sharp edge of my knife. When I started using Plannerface mini kits, I thought I could always get 2 weeks out of a deluxe kit because it comes with 2 weekend banners and like 4 strips of washi. And in my more recent planning, I've started getting more and more sticker heavy, so I found that I've been using more and more of that deluxe mini kit. So this change to the new 3-page mini kit format actually really suits my planning style because I don't have an awkward amount of stuff left over that could maybe stretch to another week but probably wouldn't. The only thing I would say this new mini kit format is missing is the skinny boxes that fitted really nicely within an hour block on their timelines. Anyway, I've been rambling and we're into the day-to-day planning. So the first thing I'm going to mark is a bill that I have due on Monday. And as always, I've cut the bill due sticker from the kit in half so that it just says bill because I don't like giving bills that much space in my planner. The next thing I'm going to mark in is a meeting that I was supposed to have on Monday that got moved and then moved again and is now next week. I really like the amount of patterned fancy event label things that are in this kit. Next I'm going to add in a half box for my D&D session on Tuesday, and this was the last session of this part of our campaign, so we're going to take a break for the next month. This was our 25th session, so we've been playing for a good chunk of this year. I really feel like having this weekly D&D session where we will have a little catch up before we actually start playing has really helped us to keep in contact during this whole coronavirus pandemic time. But it's good to take a break from things every now and then. Next, I'm going to add in a skinny event label on Wednesday for a friend's birthday and these cute little balloon doodles from the kit. And then I'm going to use another skinny event label to mark working from home on Wednesday, and I'm just popping that in the daily focus box so that I don't have to trim it at all. But I still can't put it down straight apparently. Because I would normally put my payday flag in the daily focus box, I tried to put it above the day of the week, but it wouldn't fit there. So I've popped it in the time when I'm asleep. That payday flag is just an extra that I had left over from a monthly kit, I think. And I think the colour match is okay. Next, I'm going to use this quarter box to mark in a webinar that I have on Wednesday afternoon that I attend remotely. And as usual, I'm cutting that little chunk out so that the box fits in the timelines. And then I'm just going to cover up the join with a laptop doodle from the kit. I'm really enjoying all the extra doodles in this new mini kit format because the doodles are some of my favourite stickers that Anna makes. Next, I'm going to do the same thing on Friday morning with this lighter purple quarter box, and that's for the workshop that I was supposed to have last week that got rescheduled for this week. And then I'm going to mark that with the book doodle from the kit. That's all my work events for the week. So now I'm going to put in this flag for my planning time on Saturday morning, and I used these cute pumpkin deco with a little pen pot to mark in my planning time. Then I'm going to mark in my time for recording a voiceover, and not gonna lie, it's Sunday while I'm recording this. That sticker has been moved. But you will be happy to know that there was a bit of deco from this kit that had a candle in it, so as always, candles mean voiceovers now. I guess I had that deco in later. Anyway, so I'm going to start marking in my gym routine. So Monday didn't happen, Wednesday did happen, Thursday yoga definitely happened, Friday turned into Monday's workout, and then I swapped Saturday and Sunday. Oh, why do I even bother pre-planning some weeks? At least I still did it all, even if it was in a completely different order to the way that I'd originally planned. As I've mentioned before, all of my workout tracker stickers are a printable from Pinky Stickers that I just print out on sticker paper myself. Next, I'm going to add in a half box for what we did on Saturday evening, which just turned into some gaming and watching some Twitch streams. I've been really enjoying layering deco pieces recently, so as you can see, I take this little pumpkin and this little like eek picture frame and just layer them on top of each other. And I think it turned out really cute. Next up, I'm going to add in a third box, I think this is, for a pizza party for my dad's birthday that we're having this evening. This kit came with these cute deco pieces that are like spooky cupcakes, so I had to use that for the birthday meal. And then I'm just adding in this cleaning checklist for Sunday morning, which I really struggled to get down straight, so I don't know what was going on here. Honestly, the amount of footage that I cut out of this plan with me because I was just being terrible at putting down stickers was ridiculous. So I'm just using the flat edge of my craft knife to help me place down the end of that cleaning checklist. And then I cut the top line out of the Monday to Sunday tracker, and I'm just using that to add in uploading this video. And then I'm going to cover up that M with a YouTube play button from Ickle & Co. Then I'm going to add in a few more doodles from the sheet, so I added this laundry doodle and a cleaning doodle to the checklist, and then I can start adding in my breakfast, lunch and dinners for each day. As usual, I'm using my Pilot Friction erasable pen for all of my handwriting in this spread, and this one was on its way out when I was writing this, so all of the letters are getting a little bit more grey than I would like. When I started doing my reflection this week, I'd actually changed to a new pen which was a lot more juicy. And then I'm just going to go in with my orange Crayola Super Tip to highlight over those meal times. As I've said before, you do need to leave a little bit of time for the pen to dry, more if it's a newer pen, before you highlight it over it, but if it does smudge, you can erase the smudge. I'm just being kind of picky with my highlighting this week because quite a lot of it came out a bit uneven, which I'm not a fan of, so I just went over with the thin point of the Super Tip to neaten up some of those edges. A final few stickers before we start filling in the weekly plans. So I think I just got rid of the clip where I put in the recycling sticker, but that icon is from Plannerface as well. And then I just added some more doodles from the kit and that candle deco to my voiceover box. So this week didn't exactly go to plan. Quite a lot of my meetings and appointments that I expected to happen got moved, and also by Tuesday lunchtime I had a horrible migraine. I wasn't sleeping well, I was exhausted, so I pretty much worked from home the rest of the week. I tried to go in on Thursday morning but was home by lunchtime again. So thankfully working from home is really working for me at the moment, and I had that option so that I didn't have to just take a load more time off sick. I really struggle when I haven't had enough sleep. I suffer from chronic atypical migraines, and also I have chronic fatigue syndrome, so not sleeping very well just makes everything 100 times worse. But I had some great naps and still managed to feel productive, which is all I could have asked for really. It's amazing how much more energy I have when I'm not commuting, and how much easier it is to work in a quiet, kind of dark environment, even if you are still staring at a computer all day. If you're interested in learning more about ME and how I deal with it, then feel free to follow me on Instagram. I post quite frequently on my stories about my daily life as someone who is chronically tired and how I still manage to do all the things. So I'm just writing in my final plan, which is my dad's birthday pizza party that we were supposed to go and actually visit my parents for, but we decided it would probably be best to do it virtually, which kind of sucks. I haven't seen them since August, and before that I hadn't seen them since February, but these are the times that we live in and we've got to be sensible at the moment. While I'm filling in my to-do list, I just thought I'd mention that if you want to try out Passion Planner for yourself, I am an ambassador, so you can use code Natalie10 to save yourself 10% off on their website. And hopefully your 2021 planner will get better use than your 2020 planner did. So the way I have my to-do list set out is I have big personal and work tasks in the top section, and then in the second personal section I have just cleaning and like household chores, and in the second work section I have that little habit tracker of things that I need to do every day I'm in the office, and then my bottom two sections of the to-do list area are my gratitude sections, which I use the prompts from Ellie Beth Designs UK for. And you can find those on her Instagram page. They're usually also shared by her design team as well. I really like daily gratitude because even when you've had a rubbish day, you can still find that one thing that you've been prompted to look for in your day that you can actually be grateful for. And then sometimes the day that was terrible doesn't seem so terrible anymore. And believe me, there were some days this week that really felt terrible until I sat down and started reflecting on them and actually looking for some positives throughout the day rather than just the negatives. So I started off this week with my work focus, which was to work on my daily routines, and obviously that went completely out of the window because I was working from home a lot more than I expected to, although I did manage to keep good routines on those days. And then my personal focus for this week was the big lifting week of my 531 training program, which again, didn't quite go how I wanted because I was just so exhausted all week, but there's always the next round and I'm feeling a lot better already. Anyway, that's all my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. Here's the week in full, and that decorative box on Tuesday that has a bed in it is literally marking me just sleeping all afternoon. I really love how this spread turned out. It's so bright and vibrant, and the deco in it is adorable. It makes me sad that this is my second to last spooky spread of the year. I can't believe October is going so fast. But that's why I memory keep, so that I remember all of these things. So that's everything for this week, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!